So I have to redo the topic over again. So if you guys don't mind repeating the same information, remember to like, share, subscribe. We are talking about 12 signs you become that crazy boyfriend or girlfriend, and we're just gonna go through it. I'm so sorry, you guys. For you guys that did hear it, I appreciate it and I thank you for the first slide, but I had to redo it. So let's get started. So again, I hope you guys are having a better morning than I am right now, making these silly mistakes with my life. But yeah, so here I am starting with number one. You want to be with your partner 24/7. That's the first sign that you're smothering and being too clingy. It is a time when you guys need to have space. You don't have to overdo it, but it is a good times where you and your partner need the space to work on yourself individually so that when y'all come together, it's even more blissful because y'all took the time apart too, not just together 24/7. The second one, small issues quickly escalate into arguments. You're overly sensitive and emotional, making it hard for your partner to communicate with you. And that's something that you should consider to think before you act. Some things are not meant to blow out of proportion, and there's a time and a place for everything. Third, you're constantly in contact with your partner. You're so worried about the idea of your partner cheating that you can't let them have time alone. And that's not something someone wants to feel because they want you to feel like they're being trusted. And you can't be everywhere. You can't watch your partner like a hawk all the time. What's going to happen is going to happen. If it's something going on that shouldn't, you will find out and the truth will come out. You stalk their social media, which is something I used to do when I was younger as a kid. I used to do that because I had friends that would do that to their boyfriends or girlfriends. So, yeah, that's definitely something you want to not do as well. You constantly need reassurance that your partner wants to be with you. You can't trust that they're happy with you and you're driving them away and making them crazy by always questioning your relationship. And that's even annoying because even as parents, you think about how much our kids ask the same questions over and over and how irritating that is. So just imagine you doing that to your spouse constantly have to show reassurance. And like I said, we don't do it on purpose. It's just the simple fact of things we may have been through in the past that could have caused us to build this behavior. But it's something you can work through when you talk to your partner and work on yourself. It can get better over time. You're jealous of everyone. So you shouldn't be jealous of everyone that comes around your mate. Every person doesn't necessarily want your mate, and you should know that long as your mate know that you guys are together, they're not going to try to talk to another person. Now, sometimes there are people, I'm not going to lie, in the world that would try to hit on somebody even if they know they're married or whatever. There are those people. But you want to be careful and selective of when you get upset, especially if your spouse is not showing any interest in that other person. There's no reason to really get upset. Seven, you isolate your partner from their friends and family. You should never do that because it's definitely good for your partner to have friends and family that they're close to. The only time I feel like there's something that needs to be said about that is if the person is a toxic or causing your mate to do things that they normally wouldn't do if they wasn't around that person. And that's when the situation I would bring up to my spouse or something like that. But otherwise there's definitely nothing wrong with being with your partner being with their family or friends as long as they're a good influence. You want to control them and buy them. You never want to try to control somebody by buying them things. You try everything to keep your partner with you, even if it's a manipulative or toxic, and that's just not healthy. You use emotional blackmail on them. You're guilt tripping your partner to spending more time with you or taking a relationship further too fast to try to keep them with you, and that's definitely not okay. You won't let them talk about their past before you. And I think it's important to talk about your past often because they help build the person to what they are today. So it's important to do that. And also, it helps you understand them better as you grow together. You're always the one at the center of the drama. So you never want to be the center of drama. Now, sometimes it could be just the other person that just has the issue and it's them only. But you also have to pay attention to the actions and the things you say to people and if you're contributing to that drama. And lastly, you make plans about the future too quickly and pressure the relationship to move too fast. And that's something I've learned over time. You cannot pressure a situation. You want to be realistic, but at the same time, you don't want to force nobody to do anything because forcing doesn't do nothing but push the person away. So you definitely want to give them the time and space to come to you and y'all come together to a mutual decision what y'all want y'all future to look like, but never be the one that's pressuring everything all the time. And thanks, guys, so much. Thank you for joining me on this. I know I went a little faster than I did on the live earlier this morning, but I got a lot of errands to run today, so I just wanted to get this done and make sure I redid it because I stupidly deleted my first one. But again, remember to like, share, subscribe. I look forward to doing a live watch tomorrow with the Braxtons. I hope everyone has a good day today and see you tomorrow. Peace.